perfectly before we
It looks
apply
like he was already shaved
the
there.
electrodes.
Frostbite.
Otherwise, attachment will be like loose.
Oops, I didn't mean to take a picture.
Oh, sorry.
Normally you would shave it, right?
Well, only if you can't get a good connection.
I want to wash her.
This time, of course,
That's just
I
gonna
give him
hurt.
instruction that he has no coins attaching to his body, even his jewelry. I took it in my pocket, so he has no metal. Even I asked them to unwear the shoes.
Yeah, braces?
Maybe sometimes the shoes having metal, so it may be like produce artifact.
There is in the left knee.
You have what?
In my left knee, there's metal from the
Really?
surgery. Yeah,
You have nail or?
it's wire. The knee cap together.
Okay, so we will get artifact. Okay, no problem. Thank you for telling us.
He'll get an
Like
artifact.
just
He
the-
has metal in his
In
knee.
your mouth, braces, right?
Okay, no problem. We have to make it, but it will be like
It's just
exclude.
like an interference.
When we find artifact, you know that this comes from where.
And the outside of the
Okay,
heart.
so again, as I told you, we have 10 electrodes, and as I told you before, we apply the electrodes facing toward each other. So in the upper limb, it will be facing down like this, and in the lower limb, it should facing up as this. You got it?
Got it.
Okay, so this is the limb electrodes. No problem.
But I heard you were always supposed to like touch it, not the sticky part.
This stick? No problem. It will be loose.
Metal in there too.
Another metal?
Sorry.
Made of metal.
Okay, you're a robot.
I didn't
Here,
think of
doctor.
it.
Okay, no problem.
Do you need a doctor?
No.
No?
And after that, so this is the easiest portion. How to apply the 4 limb. Okay, very easy. Very easy. As I told you before, if we have a patient with amputated limb, so like, God bless you, we have like stump. So this is the stump, remaining stump. So we can apply the electrodes here. Or if the patient has like, God bless you too, amputated limb, so we have stump here, so we apply the stump here. Like we mentioned before, you can apply from the big toe till the hip bone. So this will be the lower limb. Also from the shoulder to the big one is the same as one
Same as
limb.
David.
Clear? Here is the trick. Here the trick. How to go with the numbers. We have a lot of techniques. I will give you the most professional technique and easy technique, which is 3-finger technique. What the 3-finger technique? I have very important landmark. This is the clavicle or the collarbone. So if I put the 3 fingers, this is 3 fingers, whatever your fingers, big or small, it will be applied. So as you know from the skeleton that we have bone or rib, then intercostal space. Rib, intercostal space. What is the order? We cannot feel the first rib because the first rib here in the neck and is very small. I can't feel it. Only the first landmark which I will get is the clavicle, the collarbone. So if I put the 3 fingers like this, sorry, my hand is cold. Okay, so this will make very easy job. What this? The first space below the clavicle is the first intercostal space. The second finger will be second rib. Very good. The third finger will be second intercostal space. So we have the rib. Below the rib, we have the space under the knee. So again, if I put my 3 fingers under the clavicle on the right side, so this will be the first intercostal space, this second rib, this second intercostal space. Good job. I will make landmark. And I will move the 3 fingers again. One more step. So this is the last one, which is second. This will be third rib. This will be
Third intercostal space.
very good. I put another landmark. I move. This is what again?
Third intercostal space.
Third intercostal space. Fourth rib. This is
Fourth intercostal
this is
space.
my target. Fourth intercostal space to the right of the sternum. Here is the sternum. So if I go here, I will apply the first, which is the precordial. So this will be V1.
No, it's facing down.
Easy?
Yes.
So I move the three fingers how many times? Three times. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. I will get it. Easy?
Yeah.
So when you go like in practice or in cardiology clinic, or if you have like well-skilled nurse, it make like this. And you get the fourth intercostal space in no time. So this is the first one, V1. Okay? As I told you before, V2 is like cross the street. This is the sternum. So if I go to the other side, it will be V2. Of course, if you are accurate from the beginning, so it will be easy. If you are not accurate, so you apply the same rule. So this is first intercostal, second rib, second intercostal space. I move. Second intercostal, third rib, third intercostal. I move. Third intercostal, fourth rib, fourth intercostal. It will be the same. Don't cough. Okay, so this is V1, this is V2. After that, we have V4. What is V4? It is the apex of the heart. Fifth intercostal space to the left of the sternum and the mid-clavicle line. Let us go. The three fingers.
First intercostal, second rib,
Second intercostal space.
Second intercostal space, third rib, third intercostal space.
Third rib.
fourth rib, fourth intercostal
space.
fourth intercostal space, fifth rib,
Fifth intercostal space.
So this is the fifth intercostal space. Where the clavicle, put your finger here. Anyone help me? The clavicle is from here to here. So where the mid clavicle? Here. If I go down till I meet this line, so this will be the fifth intercostal space to the left of the sternum at the mid clavicle line. I will put V4. Are you following? And we said that V3 is midway between V2 and V4. So how we can make it like midway? It is by imagination, or you can use like your pen. If I say that this is the line between V2 and V4, so this will be the mid line here, so it will be here. You agree?
Yes.
So V1, V2, V3, V4. What about V5? We mentioned mid, the same fifth intercostal space, and the anterior axilla line. When you ask the patient to put his arm adducted, this is adduction. So this is the anterior axilla line. So we go here. This is the anterior axilla line. Open one for me. V6 will be fifth intercostal space to the left of the sternum at anterior axilla. Anterior axilla, ask the patient to abduct. This is the mid axilla, I put it here. You got it? So V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6, and we have the 4 limbs. So this is how we apply the 10 electrodes. We use the technique of 3 fingers. This makes very easy to go over. Okay? After that, we have the machine. And as I told you, the machine is made of 10 wires. if we hold the machine like that, we make it like easy. So you find that the wires are of two types. We have long and we have short. So the long wires is for limbs. The short wire is for the pre-coding. Every wire have a name. So here, if we say that this is LA, means what? Left arm. LA, not Los Angeles, okay? Left arm. Here we have RL. This means
Right leg.
right leg.
Oh, RL, right leg.
Right or left for the patient, not for you. Okay? Here we have LL means
Left leg.
left leg. And we have to find this clip.
The clip is in the other wire. In the other one.
Okay. And this will be RA means right. So, like when we connect all of this, we have to be sure that the electrodes are sticky to the skin. And of course, we will get very good adhesion if we clean the skin perfect by alcohol wipes in the beginning. Any question? Okay, look for here, we have extra clips. Check it.